Welcome to a brand new episode of CountryLine TV, and this week we are in the heart of it. We're on Lower Broadway in Nashville at the Acme Feed and Seed.
Yeah, this was an actual feed and seed store up until 1998, and then it was abandoned for a few years before Broadway was Broadway, and then when the floods happened in Nashville, washed everything out inside and the renovation began, and now it is this awesome fun bar right here, Acme Feed and Seed.
It's great. It's basically at the beginning of Broadway or at the very end of Broadway, depending on which end you start at, right? So
yes.
There is the river and the Nissan Stadium, and then that's pretty much it. But this is the place that you want to come if you are coming for a night out in Nashville, and we will tell you a bit more about what they have to offer later in the show. But right now,
yes, we are going to pick up from the ACMs in Frisco, Texas, where Natalie got to be at the radio remote on the red carpet down there.
it is, of course, the biggest night in country music of the year, and we were there. It was fantastic, I have to say. So Radio Remote is a wonderful thing that they do before an award show. A lot of radio stations from across the world all get together in one room. It's a bit like speed dating, but with country music artists.
100%, yes.
It is great, and we caught up with a whole bunch of artists, including some of the winners. Check it out. We are here, it is ACM week. It's in a very rainy Texas, actually.
It is.
It's
usually not quite so rainy here. But
How are you doing?
I'm good.
It's good to see you.
You too, absolutely.
You just finished a tour, so we're going to do sort of a little get to know you.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you some questions about going on tour,
all right,
if that's okay.
Yep.
So it seems appropriate.
Okay.
A little bit anyway. Do you have a name for your tour bus?
We have had names for my tour buses, but I just got this new tour bus like a year ago, and I guess I never thought to name her. What should we name her?
Bussy McBusserson.
Bussy McBusses. Okay.
That's what I'm
Bussy.
going with.
Bussy it is.
There you go. Okay. Who sleeps the latest out of the band?
Well, out of the band,
Or who's the one to get up last?
you know, the person to get up last is I usually keep an engineer out on the road.
Okay.
And they keep these hours like they're opposite. And so, like, if he gets up before 12 noon, it's like, oh, you got me up so early. I'm like, okay, dude.
Okay, whatever. We got a show to do. Get on. The best gas station. What's your favorite? Like, if you see like a Buc-ee's or a Circle K or whatever.
Buc-ee's is really good. Because you could kind of get anything there, like in case you just didn't need gas, or if you didn't want a donut, you can go buy clothes at Buc-ee's.
Right?
Like you could buy like tires. You can do. I mean,
Home
it's like
furnishings.
Walmart. Yeah,
It's like,
you
they
name
have
it.
everything, and they have a whole wall of jerky.
That's right.
Yeah, that's pretty good. If your tour had a scent, what would it be? I almost don't want to ask this question.
What is it? Leather-bound books and cigars and what is that thing off of Anchorman?
Something like that. We're going with that. I love that. Do you have pre-show rituals?
Yeah, well, usually I have a shot of tequila or something, or whiskey, and roll out and just have a good time. A bunch of the guys have different handshakes and stuff. I'm not great at those.
Can't remember
I
them.
forget them. But they got all these fancy handshakes, and I just kind of punch them in the ribs and we go.
Nice. I like that. Where is your favorite place to go on tour?
Oh man, I love going home, but it's hard to play at home sometimes. Like it's just everybody's wants to be there and everybody's like clamming to get backstage. That can be difficult, but some of the beautiful places that I've been to, like the Gorge or like Red Rocks, out west is really, really beautiful. Up the Northwest is really beautiful.
Okay, so if you are going home, what is the first thing that you do when you finish a tour, when you get home?
Well, when I get home, I go see the kids at my home in Nashville. We're with the kids and we go to the farm. I mean, the farm is the first place we want to be, and now we're actually trying to build a house out there, so I won't ever have to leave it. So that's really my destiny where I want to be. So that's the first place we go.
I feel like when that's done, you're not going on tour again, so enjoy it while it lasts,
that
everybody.
might be true.
What is the last question? What is the weirdest thing that a fan has ever done or said to you?
Oh man, there was one girl, we had a long, like 75 people meet and greet, and waited and did it. Everybody went through the meet and greet, and this girl gets up there, she's the last person to meet and greet, and she's like, hey, and she's like, you're a real and I was like,
Thanks.
Okay. She was like, I came to your concert one time, and I came out to get signatures after the show, and your bus was already pulling out. And I was like, well, when was this? I said, I'm so sorry. And she's like telling me how bad of a person I am. I'm like, well, you waited in line all this time.
All this time to
and
tell you
then
that.
I tell her, I'm like, well, we had a show to get to. I remember that show. We had to leave. And she's like, well, I need you to get me a bunch of T-shirts and a bunch of this and that. And I'm like, so this just flipped. It was the most odd, rude thing I've ever seen in my whole life. I was like, I don't know, it was just odd. You stood here this whole time to tell me that, and then want signatures and pictures. It was so odd.
That's weird.
But
what's the nicest fan interaction?
Oh
you've ever had?
man.
I mean, you must have loads.
There's so many. Like a lot of it comes from like say I drive your truck or a song that means something to somebody, and they truly got moved by it, or it changed their life.
Yeah.
Sometimes even saved their life. And that's been like, that always puts you in perspective.
I love that.
Yeah.
Hey, Bryce, thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank
It's
you,
always
darling.
good to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, take care.
Natalie asking her favorite question there. What are you naming your tour bus? Asking Lee Bryce there.
Yes, and if you had watched the previous episode of CountryLine TV, you would have seen that I asked Corey Kent that as well recently. I clearly need some new material. But we are getting to know more of the artists at the ACM Awards straight after these. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to CountryLine TV. I'm Paul Ogletree.
I'm Natalie Cox.
And we are downtown on Broadway in Nashville, Tennessee at Acme Feed and Seed, and we are talking all things ACM.
My favorite part of an award show is the red carpet. I love the outfits. I'm sorry, I just love seeing everybody all glammed up. And I have to say, special shout out this year to Reba, who was hosting the ACMs. She had quite a few outfit changes and looked fantastic. And then her performance with Lainey and Miranda. Perfection. They were like matching outfits, and it was an incredible show, I have to say. We were on the red carpet. I got to dress up as well, which was quite fun.
I saw that.
And we got to talk to some of the artists who are walking the red carpet with us. Ladies and gentlemen, CountryLine is on the red carpet at the ACMs, and it is John Morgan. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
You'll be sick to death of us by the end of the week. We keep seeing you everywhere.
Never. I'll never be sick of you.
Okay, I have to do fit check.
Okay.
So what are you wearing?
The only thing I can tell you that I have on is my damn Post boots.
Okay.
The rest is top secret because I have no clue what it is.
You
So.
have no clue.
Yeah, it's
Did
top
you have
secret.
a stylist and everything?
Believe it or not, no, I didn't. I dressed myself today, honestly. I didn't do my hair, so I can't take credit for that piece of work of art. But yeah, the clothing is all me. I ironed my pants today. It was a whole thing.
You're like a proper grown-up.
Yeah, it feels weird.
I love that.
Yeah.
This is your first ACMs, right?
First time walking the carpet too.
How is it? It is busy in here.
Very busy, very
People
loud.
cheering for you,
Yeah.
you know, it's great.
It's pretty wild.
What's it like to just be doing this as an artist and be like, wow, this is my life now?
Yeah, it's different, a lot different than being a songwriter.
Right.
I think it's been cool to see what artists do on the back end now. I've obviously been touring and doing all that for a long time, but actually being in the game, having a song at radio, it's definitely changed, how my life has been. And so it's cool to see what they go through, and I appreciate every cut I get now as a songwriter because I know what they go through to promote it. So it's been cool.
Lainey, you look incredible.
Thank you so much.
I have to say, actually, you look like a Disney princess.
Oh my God, you know what? I looked in the mirror, and I was standing next to my mom, and I was like, I feel like a princess. She's like, you look like one.
You do look like one. This is a very, very, very big week for you.
Yes.
You know what I'm going to ask about.
Yep.
You got asked to do something very special. Please tell us.
I got asked to do the Opry debut, so I'm really, really excited for that.
This is the most amazing thing. Did you know? Did you have an inkling it was coming?
No, I met up with some of, the Opry people.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I sang a couple songs for them. I thought we were just all kind of hanging out, and then apparently, as soon as I left, it was in motion, and I just found out today. So.
I love that so much. Who was the first person you called? I know you're here with your other half.
Yes.
But did you call your mom? What's the first thing that goes through your mind when that happens?
My manager, JC, he actually flew my mom in to be here for them to announce it to me. So it was really special. And then my dad was already on FaceTime. And so he's crying, I'm crying, Mom's crying. The Arby stage is very, very important to us.
I feel like you color coordinated almost with the background. Ian Munzik, you look fabulous.
Thank you very much. I think they chose these colors for me personally.
Yes. I feel like you chose your outfit first and then they went, okay, that's great, we'll go with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you having fun?
Oh yeah, this is a blast. There is a lot of talent here, a lot of friends in here, and the vibes are just immaculate. And that's probably what I love about the country music world, is that everybody wants to be your friend here, so.
And it really is like everybody knows each other. Everyone's stopping by and saying hi, and everyone's very complimentary, which is very nice, very lovely. I love that about country music.
Yeah.
Does it feel like a family?
Oh my gosh, yes. And that's because, like 2 weeks ago, we were out on the road with Cody Johnson. I saw Lainey right before we left here. Like, every time you run into somebody, then you see them here, it's like, oh, well, I just saw you too, but here we are again. So, like, it feels like it's a reunion, but it's a reunion with your friends that you see throughout the long honky-tonk highway through the years, So.
Long honky-tonk highway. I like that so much. That is so good.
We got to give it up for the queens on the stage, matching outfits, of course, but the fellas on the red carpet dressed to the nines, so good.
Amazing. I love seeing everybody all dressed up like that. And I have to say, there was a lot of very good facial hair.
I noticed.
Yes.
That's
your world.
I took note of this, of course. Yes.
If you would like to see more pictures from the ACM's red carpets, you can head over to our social media pages because we have all of them. And we're on all social media. We are on Facebook, X, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok as well. Yes. Make sure you give us a follow at CountryLine TV.
And don't forget, we have a CountryLine TV app that you can download. It is free in your app store.
There's bound to be something on there that you will enjoy. But we've got more from the ACMs in Frisco right after these.
Welcome back to CountryLine TV. We are talking all things ACMs. A lot of people went home with hardware at the end of the night, and Lainey Wilson going home with the most coveted award, Entertainer of the Year.
Cody Johnson was robbed. As we all know, I believe that Cody Johnson should win Entertainer of the Year. And the best thing about going to the ACMs was I got to tell him this in person. Check it out. We are here with ACM nominee. This is so awesome. Cody Johnson, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
It's good to see you.
Thank you.
First off, how was the UK?
It was amazing.
Yeah?
That was my first time there.
Yeah.
I'd been to Australia and New Zealand before with Luke Combs as the opener.
We'll forgive you for going there first, but
I got invited there.
Okay, that's fine.
So we took a chance. We went to Scotland, Ireland, England.
Yeah.
And I was blown away by the fans.
Yeah.
They had all the hats, all the shirts. I saw more cowboy hats than I expected to see.
Right.
They bought their cowboy hats to come see me, and I thought it was great. And they knew every word to every single song.
I know.
So.
That's what they all say actually when artists come over, that the Brits know our lyrics, that's for sure. So any chance that you might be coming back?
Absolutely, we'll be going back.
Okay.
Not sure when.
Yeah.
We've had some discussions about next year, or whether it's 2027. We're not really sure yet.
Yeah.
We've had talks of Germany. We've had talks of Japan. We've had talks of South Africa.
Japan would be fun.
The thing is like once I got out and I seen how many country music fans there are across the world, I'm like, let's go everywhere.
I love that.
Like, why not?
I love that. Well, congratulations on all the nominations this week. There's quite a few of them. Have you got like a shopping trolley just in case you win them all to take them home with?
No, I've got a good crew. They're stout. They can carry them.
I love that. What is it like to be nominated and kind of walk the red carpet? No, do you get nervous? No. You're like, this is fun.
No, it's fun. I mean, it's what we worked for our whole lives.
I love that.
I think I'm more nervous doing interviews like this, making sure I've got my best foot forward, making sure I say the right things and don't sound like a complete idiot on camera. But the award show is the fun part. I think the part that I really look forward to the most that balances out is getting to perform.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we like that. Can I just ask you a quick few random questions? Sure. What is your life motto? Do you have something that you're like, that is what I live by?
Not really.
No?
Honestly, no, I really don't. I try to take every moment as it comes. Don't worry too much.
Yeah.
It's something I've tried to master in my older years that I didn't have mastered in my younger years. Don't worry about it so much, I guess
Yeah.
would maybe be what I have.
I love that. Does your tour bus have a name?
No.
Oh, should we name
Expensive.
it? It's called Expensive. That's funny. My husband calls me that as well. How about that?
I'm married also.
Yeah. So you get it.
Yes.
I love that. And now, last question. If you weren't a singer, what job would you want to do in the whole wide world? If you could do anything?
I would probably be day working on a ranch somewhere as a cowboy.
I mean, I feel like that's appropriate, right?
I mean, I kind of do that anyway, but right now it's a hobby. But if I had to, that's what I would do.
I love that. Well, congratulations on all of the nominations. It's a very exciting week for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to the UK. Please come back to see us again
We
soon.
will. I
We'd
promise.
love to see you. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
We're just talking hair with Ashley Cook. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's so good to see you.
You too, for
You are
real.
always like a breath of fresh air whenever I see you. It's so wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Likewise. Seriously. Yeah.
It's a
always
good
nice.
week. ACM week.
It is. It's a busy week.
Busy
It's
week.
Crazy.
We
Yeah.
like that though.
Yeah.
As we know you, we're just going to do sort of, it's not really rapid fire, but it's like questions to get to know you a bit more,
Yeah,
you know?
let's do
So
it.
we're going to talk, what would you like to talk? Music, tour, or food?
Let's go tour.
Or back in the day,
Ooh.
which is like all about your childhood.
Let's go back in the day.
Oh, okay.
That sounds fun.
Oh,
Let's try that.
I need to find this one now because
Why not?
this is our first time that we've done it. Hang on a minute. Where is it?
Watch it be the last one.
The last one. Here we go.
Very last one.
All right, back in the day with Ashley. Here we go. What is your favorite memory as a child? Like, do you have
Oh,
a specific
wow.
one that's like, oh, I woke up one Christmas morning and it was snowing outside?
Yeah, I'd say my dad worked a lot when I was younger. He's a corporate guy, and the days that he would come home from work, I lived in California when I was a kid, and it was like perfect, sunny, golden hour California, and he would play baseball with me in the backyard, so we would throw a baseball around. I'd say that.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Do you still do that now?
No, honestly. We should probably, he's my date to the ACM, so maybe we'll break out a glove and
There you go.
a ball and
We
just
like
for old
that.
time's sake. Yeah.
Well, we saw you at the Folds of Honor softball, so
Yeah.
she knows how.
Did I tell you that so I've never played softball before. I've just
Yeah.
never played before. So I didn't know you had to like bring a glove. I thought they would like
You
provide
just
it.
rocked up and you're like,
Right.
I'm here.
And everybody was like, you didn't bring a glove. I'm like, how am I supposed to know
know.
that? Like,
Fair
I don't
enough.
play baseball.
Next time. So I was going to ask, when you were a kid, was there a job that wasn't music that you were like, I want to do? Because you know there's a whole generation of girls out there that were like, I want to be a marine biologist because I want to swim with dolphins.
It's so funny you say that because that's usually always like an answer whenever people ask me that. I'm like, I'd be a dolphin trainer in
Right.
Hawaii.
Why is that we
I
all
don't
grew
know.
up wanting to do that?
Was there like a movie that
I don't
influenced
know.
us? Was
Something
it
like that.
Aquamarine? I don't
Yeah,
know.
something.
I would say, I mean, animal still, but veterinarian.
Yeah.
I was always like, I want to be a veterinarian, but here we are, not doing
Music
that.
took
Yeah.
over. So,
Yep.
okay. And last question. Is there a smell that takes you back to being a kid?
You know, funny enough, I'm a big smells girl. Like,
Okay.
I don't know what it is. It like certain perfumes, I will choose perfumes based off of like if I know I'm going to be, for example, like Australia for a month. I chose
Mm-hmm.
a specific perfume that I would smell and it would take me back to that time in my life.
Yeah.
So my mom's perfume, she used to wear, I forget exactly what it was called, but that perfume always takes me back. The smell of, is it eucalyptus? I think
Yeah.
in California, there's this drive by San Francisco up in like, it's called Marin County or like the Marin Headlands or
Yeah.
something. And there's this like smell of like fresh, like, is it cedar? There's a certain tree smell that reminds me of childhood.
There you go.
So very specific memory that we're digging into, but
We love that.
Yeah.
We love that. Thank you for sharing a bit of your childhood
Thanks
with
for
us
asking.
for back in the day. We like that very much. Ashley, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Likewise.
Have a great week.
Thank
It's
you,
going to
you
be a good
too.
one and hopefully see you soon.
absolutely. Thank you.
Ashley Cook there, who was nominated for New Female Artist of the Year, and pretty cool, she did bring her dad with her as her date for the red carpet.
It was so cute, and we do have footage of that. That will be in next week's episode, so make sure you tune in then. But don't go anywhere because we've got more after the break from Frisco. You're watching CountryLine TV.
A man who walked away with a ton of hardware at the ACM's the most famous mustache in country music, Riley Green.
Most famous after yours, I
Well,
think.
you know, maybe most famous singer in country music. We'll leave it.
There you go. He did win a lot of awards on the night, and we got to chat with him the day before. I know that we only have a couple of minutes with you, Mr. Riley Green, so we're going to make this short and sweet.
Okay.
We are going to ask about you coming over to the UK. For the CountryLine radio fans over there, you're coming up in September or something like that, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm excited about it. You know, my first time over there, we did Hyde Park show with Morgan, and it was such a great show. I mean, it was really a surprising moment. I think You Like You Love Me had just come out, and to see how many people knew that song and they knew every word to everything we sang. So really excited about going back. I think the second time going somewhere is always a lot more fun.
It's going to be good. You've got 3 dates in London, and I think they're all sold out. So congrats.
That's great. Yeah.
Might need to add a 4th, basically.
Yeah, well, it sounds like there's a lot of country music fans over there. That's something I was really excited about seeing.
Yeah, well, they're looking forward to you coming back for sure. I'm going to ask you one question. We asked AI. We passed it over to the robots today, and we asked AI to come up with an interesting question to ask country music artists. And brace yourself for this one. If you were abducted by aliens and they asked you to explain country music using one of your songs, which song would you pick and why?
That's actually kind of a really good question.
Kind of is. We have to keep the robots on our side.
How about I Wish Grandpa's Never Died?
It's a great song.
For one, it's a triple platinum record of mine, so it's one of my biggest songs, but it also talks about so many different things and so many different values that I learned growing up from my granddaddies.
That's all the time we have for you this week from Acme Feed and Seed at CountryLine TV.
We have so many more interviews from the ACMs though, and we've got to tell you so much more about this awesome place. Did you know that they have boozy yoga on the rooftop?
Of course
Twice a month.
Of
course. It's Nashville, right?
Of course they do.
Where else would you do something like that? I think I'm going to have to come along and see what it's like.
You go and tell me how it is. How
I'll
about
do that. But we'll be back again next week with more from the ACMs and more from Nashville. We'll see you then. Can you fill in the blank for us? Country music needs more
stories.
Pedal steel.
Oh, I like that one.
Pedal steel.
Pedal steel.
Pedal steel.
You're not the first one to say that. Yeah. We're starting a revival right now.
90s rap songs. Brought to you by Austin Williams.
Women.
Oh,
Badass
I
women.
like that.
Music. You can never have enough country music.
You can never have enough country music.
Amen.